Hey, my name's Ty Rothberg, and I'm applying for the University of Central Florida's Lead Scholars Program. So a little bit of background before I get started here. I currently attend Douglas Anderson School of the Arts, which is a performing arts high school located in my hometown of Jacksonville, Florida. For the last 4 years at DA, I have been perfecting and studying the art of short filmmaking in Douglas Anderson's Cinematic Arts Department. Now, as a senior in this department, it's a tradition that at the beginning of the year, you pitch one of your best ideas for a short film to the 3 professors that run the department, and if one of them likes your film enough, they'll actually executive produce it, and then the department will fund your film. These films are referred to as major projects, and they're super important. At the end of the year, the film department puts on their spring showcase, a prestigious show in which these major projects actually headline the show. And traditionally, the best one will even close the showcase. So how do I tie into this whole thing? Well, this year, I pitched a project and it was picked up. It's been one of the most exciting and rewarding projects I've ever worked on. I pitched my film late August, and then my writing partner and I spent about 2 months perfecting the lean, mean 19-page script, and after about 8 revisions, we were ready to plan our production. The film is titled Pastor Dave, and it tells the story of a youth pastor named Dave, who grew up and fell in love in 70s youth group. All of his best memories occurred here, and many years later, he himself is now the leader of the group. Now, the film takes place in modern day, and Dave seems to be losing relevance. The youth group only consists of 1 member, and because of this, Dave faces termination if he doesn't find more youth group attendees. So Dave goes on a quest to find some cool teens to join his group. Once we had the story locked, it was time to assemble a crew. I posted up flyers in the department to call for resumes, and before long, I was able to lock my perfect crew, all of which consisted of students that made up the Cinematic Arts Department. The next step was to cast the film, and after watching audition after audition, we were ready to lock our cast. We had found our Pastor Dave. Soon enough, we had a weekend scheduled around mid-January to shoot. I'd be honest, the shoot was a lot. Pastor Dave is the biggest project I've ever worked on. With a budget of $1,000, 20 crew members, and about 10 cast members, it became incredibly important for me to utilize every leadership skill I have ever learned. Delegation was key. I had to make sure I was letting my assistant director manage the set while I worked solely with my cinematographer and my actors. Without delegation like this, I would be communicating with way too many people and wearing myself thin. The set was very stressful. And by the end of our 45-hour shoot, which took place over 4 consecutive days, everyone was worn out, but we were all super excited. Most of the film was completed, and it was time to move into post-production. Again, I began delegating. I retained the responsibility of editing together the film while I assigned sound design, post-production effects, and color correction to other people on my team. The first cut of the film was completed about a week ago, and I still have another month to achieve a final copy. I am currently working with my producer to organize reshoots, which those will commence in about 2 weeks from now, and I am in constant communication with the rest of my post-production team as we move forward toward achieving a final cut of the film. Pastor Dave is a project I started August of 2017, and it will not be completed until May of 2018, making it one of the biggest projects I've ever worked on. I've spent hundreds of hours working on this film, and I'm so excited to see how it will look when it's completed. Through this process, I have definitely grown as a director, and more importantly, as a leader. I hope to be able to bring these leadership skills to the University of Central Florida's Lead Scholars Academy next year so that my leadership can further be perfected. Please consider my application into this program. Thank you.